clean old time. It was red with bell trimming and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass, there stood a woman wearing a half-grown kid. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck and she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at a pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, your pa's run off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna start to death. She handed me a heart-shaped locket and said, to thine own self be true. And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high heel. It sounded like somebody else was talking, asking, Mama, what do I do? She said, just be nice to the gentleman, fancy, they'll be nice to you. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown. That was the last time I saw Mama, the night I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, Mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate started to turn and for me there was no way out. It wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mom had been talking about. I knew what I had to do when I made myself this solemn vow, that I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head held down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash, fancy wasn't my name. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. It wasn't very long, the benevolent man took me in off the street. And 1 week later I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite. I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion and an elegant New York townhouse flat, and I ain't done bad. Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites, they call me bad. I criticize Mama for turning me